Okay, so I fully already recorded this, and then my watch shut it off to tell me that I just walked a mile. Clearly, as you can see, this is a janky little setup. I had worked the last 2 days. I just have not had time to record a video, so we're doing it on the walk home. But game 2 of the NBA Finals. Oh man, the Knicks, 13 in a row, won the chip. Well, won the chip a little premature. But they just won 13 playoff games in a row, back-to-back games on the road in the NBA Finals in San Antonio. And man, I keep saying this, but I just love this Knicks team. I'm in Boston currently. Well, actually, I'm in Cambridge right now. But you know, Boston guy. Raised in Boston. Hate New York. But I just can't hate this team. Dude, I love this team. This team is so much fun. It's so much fun to watch. And it really starts with Cat right now. Cat has been, I doubted him coming in this series. I took his under game 1. I didn't know how he was going to defend against Wemby. I didn't know how he was going to play with Wemby there. I didn't know what they were going to do with him and Wemby. That was a big concern for me. And through 2, dare I say, Finals MVP. Karl Anthony Towns, Finals MVP. I can't believe it right now. This is a dude that a few years ago we were talking about, oh, is he even, I keep having to switch arms. Is he even able to be your starting center on a championship team, let alone the main guy right now? Like, he's the main guy right now. He's been doing everything. His defense has been spectacular. He's got them big ass feet, but he's been moving them hoes. He's been moving them things just fine. I'm just amazed. I'm just amazed by his play. Offensively, he's just not taking bad shots. Like this, every shot he's taking is a smart, calculated, good look. He's not taking any bad shots. He's not forcing anything, and he's making pretty much everything. Obviously, I don't have a box score right now. I'm kind of walking. I don't have a box score right now. But there was not one shot that I saw him take that I was like concerned about. Every shot I was like, wow. His other guy, Brunson, another stinker, just from Brunson standards. You know, didn't shoot efficiently. He was taking a lot of shots. They weren't bad shots by any means. It's not bad misses. It's just tough shots. They're tough looks. They're ones you would want him to hit. Maybe you want him to find a better shot, kick it out to someone more often. But I mean, like, he's not been afraid of Wembanyama at all, not in the slightest. And that was something going into it that I had mentioned. I didn't think he was going to be afraid. I thought of everyone on the team, he's not going to be afraid. It's a tough task for the Knicks. It's a tough task. They are such a points in the paint team. They have been all season. They're going up against a guy who just denies that. As a team, they deny it, but I mean, like, it's a one-man show in that paint, just clogging that thing up. And it's definitely harmed Brunson. It's definitely harmed Brunson. I do appreciate the aggressiveness, but he's hitting the shots when you need him to hit the shots, though. One thing about Jalen Brunson is when you need a bucket, Jalen Brunson will give you that bucket. It don't matter how bad of a game he's having. When they're coming down in stretch, he's there. And he's been amazing in the latter half of the games, in the fourth quarter, late third quarter. He's been spectacular. He's been starting the last 2 games. He's been starting them very slow. Those I have not been loving, in all honesty. But he's been great. And I think the biggest thing with this team right now, honestly, is the Spurs have been in control usually the first 3 quarters, and then the Knicks are able to get a good little run in that kind of like cements themselves on top. But not only are they able to get that run in, they're just sticking around. You know, when the energy and the momentum, it's the same thing that happened in game 1. It feels like the momentum is all with San Antonio. They're hitting their shots. They're smothering on defense. And yet, the Knicks, they're only down like 5. Like the whole time. Like this whole time that the Spurs defense was super, super suffocating and no one was able to get anything in, they still managed to keep it a close game. So when they get to that point in the third, when they get to that point in the fourth, they have not a mountain to climb. You know, they just have to get over a little hump. And they always manage to get over that hump. They're a great team. They're always going to get over that hump. So just keeping themselves in these games has been crucial and huge for them. And I don't feel like anyone has really talked about that enough, of just their ability to keep it close. They never let the Spurs run away with it. They just don't. And that has come up huge 2 times now. 2 times has that come up huge. The Spurs, I mean, I don't know what happened at the end of that game for them. It was honestly, the Knicks sped them up. The Knicks sped them up, and the Knicks forced their young guys to make split decisions, and they made the wrong decisions. It felt very much that once the Knicks picked up the pace, Spurs weren't able to get set, and they weren't able to really process what's going on around them. They had nobody there to slow it down. No one was slowing it down. And that's kind of what you want De'Aaron Fox to do, is to come in and slow it down. But he works just so fast already that he's not gonna slow the ball down. De'Aaron Fox is the fastest guy in the league. You think he's gonna slow the ball down? He's not slowing it down. And they really lost this game off of like a couple bad mistakes that cost them it, that a team with more experience doesn't lose. Like it's a game where if this is a team that had been here before, they're not losing. But this is their first time for everything. This is their first big playoff run. This is some people's first season. You know? Sorry, a cop went by. It was kind of loud. But no, they're just an experience. And you had the plays. I mean, the big one that everyone's going to talk about is going to be Wemby throwing it off the back of Stephon Castle. And I just think, like, nobody was really looking. No one communicated that. I don't think that's on Wemby. I don't think that's on Stephon. I think that's on the team as a whole. You know, nobody was communicating anything. No one was really like aware. They were just so focused on go, because the Knicks got them to really speed up their thought process. They got them to really speed up the game. Additionally, a super, super physical game. I mean, Richard Jefferson said on the call that he actually can't believe that he was saying it. He said, is this game too physical? It was such a physical game. Everyone was just getting beat up. There were lots of no calls. There were some weird calls. I'm not going to be one of those people that comes out here and says it was the Knicks versus the refs. Very much was not. By no means. I liked it. I liked that they were letting everything fly. There was really nothing that I thought was a little too much, you know, that I was like, oh, you need to call that. Like, that's blatant. I mean, there's plenty of things that are blatant, but like there's that hook where it was Fox and Josh Hart, and it kind of looked like Fox got under Hart to like hook him and pull him up, and literally every single person, I think everyone in the stadium that wasn't in a striped shirt thought that right there was a foul and that the play stopped, because Fox picked up his dribble, Hart's got his hands up talking to the ref, like no whistle though, and Fox just kept it going. Is it a double dribble? Is it travel? Yeah, for sure. Kept it going, got to the rack. Castle, super aggressive. Didn't have a great game shooting wise, or at least it didn't feel like it, but he was just getting aggressive to the hoop, which I appreciate. He took a couple shots though. He was playing great defense. I mean, the Spurs really let one go, and it's not a must-win game, but it feels like one. You have another game where Brunson doesn't shoot efficiently. You're at home. You already dropped your first game at home. It's your second game at home. Like, it's not a must-win game. You can still come back. Win or lose, you can still come back. But it felt like a must-win game. And now we're going to game 3 in MSG. You're down 0-2 after dropping both games at home. You can't go down 3-0. This is a must-win game. You're honestly coming to your 2 next games, both on the road, are must-win games, in an environment that has not seen the NBA Finals since 1999. That for a regular season game, when they're rolling out lineups with Frank Ntilikina as the starting point guard, is crazy. It's the pressure cooker. It's a lot of pressure. You're coming in with additional pressure of being down so much. This is what happens when you're tall. You have to duck tree branches. But you're already coming in to a heavy pressurized environment on a huge stage. It's the NBA Finals. Quite literally, does not get any bigger than that. That's the biggest thing you're going to get in basketball. It's the NBA Finals. And you're going to come in basically in a must-win game. I don't know if the Spurs can pull this off. There's got to be some data about teams being down 2-0 in the NBA Finals. I promise you, whoever that data is not in the Spurs' favor right now. Can they do it? Yes. They have the talent. But based on how they let that last one slip, it just feels like it's not going to happen. You already had a must-win game. You had a must-win 5 minutes and you lost it. Now you're down 0-2 going into MSG. It's going to be really hard. It's going to be really hard. They need to win the next 2 games. They need to win the next 2 games. I just don't see that happening. I'm not going to crown the Knicks champions just yet. But if I was in New York, I'd be feeling pretty damn good about myself. But yeah, tough loss for the Spurs. Gritty win for the Knicks. New York is absolutely popping. And it seems like nobody remembers the Nets are there. I'll catch you guys.